Hello Aries, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I will be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level. What it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. Now, some of you have actually written, and you often do, who is this person? So if you don't know who this person is, if you are not connecting to someone romantically, then this reading is not actually meant for you currently. This is for those of you that have either been in a relationship, their separation, or for those of you that were in a situationship or are in a situationship, what the other person's thinking towards you. And keep in mind the roles can seem reversed. Some of you have mentioned that. So yes, it can be. However, my focus is on what the other person is thinking and feeling towards you. The reason why the roles seem reversed is because we do intermix and exchange energies with other individuals as well, especially when we are energetically really close to the other person on a spiritual level. Oh boy, sexuality. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. The cards are coming out just like that. Very nice. I'm getting truth is being revealed. So something about somebody has come to the surface. Something happened. And it's caused a lot of ruckus. It's caused a lot of issues in this connection. Holy smokes, guys, look at this. Wow. Love. You have love and you have sexuality. That is, someone doesn't just want to have that with you. They want to make love to you. Very nice. Okay. Let's have a look here. So we have centering, synthesis, wild woman, sexuality. And the words wild woman and sexuality, it doesn't sound like what it sounds like. No, these are two completely separate types of cards. We have crossroads, cycles, hearth and home, followed by love. And then you have challenge under the bottom of the deck. Aries, I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Aries, the time that I've spent with you, I do feel that we have a very strong spiritual bond. There's a connection now that I can't deny. Things seem energetically very close. It's almost as if I can feel your energy. And there are a few things about this connection that really, it boggles my mind. How you have had this ability to come into my life and make me feel very grounded. You make me feel very centered. Something I did not ever feel before. I do feel that a long time ago there was once peace and harmony in this connection, and now there's not. There's a lot of chaos, there's a lot of disharmony. I am not on the same page as you anymore. But what I want to do is create a better connection with you. I want to create peace and harmony. I do feel that in this connection, I have been the one who has deceived you. There has been a lack of trust and faithfulness, trustworthiness all from my side. And it seems now that you have uncovered this. You now see clearly, whereas before you were just looking at me with rose-tinted glasses. You were not able to see the truth about what all was going on. You did not see or believe or try to believe any of the red flags when they existed. I have spoken to you certain words, and I have not been as truthful as I should have been. And I also took advantage of whatever was given to me, freely and willingly. I do admire, and I am very much connected to your body. I feel that this sexual allure that you have, it is amazing. It is addictive. It is seductive. And I can't stop thinking about your body. I can't stop thinking about those times that I was with you. I can't stop fantasizing about you. And when I fantasize, you don't have any clothes on. Now I am at a crossroads. And this crossroads is necessary because now I realize that I have to make a decision. It's taken quite some time. But it's important for me to finally come through and do what I was meant to do in this connection. I don't want to leave us hanging. I don't want to leave this situation in limbo. It's not right. And this entire situation, this entire feeling that I have that's been increasing over time, it goes on in my mind repeatedly in a cycle, in a circle, over and over again. It's difficult for me to not think about you, especially after I have so much attraction. I have seen what it's like to be with others. I've had other experiences. I've learned things from other people too. But one thing I realize now is that you are my hearth and home. Wherever you are, that is where my home is. You are that light when there is darkness. Any storm that occurs in my life, you have this way of calming everything down. It's going to be okay. You've always been there for me, even when I have been very uptight and upsetting. I have been a challenge. But you have always been there for me. The love that I feel from you is as if we're connected like family. And because of this now I realize that you really do have unconditional love for me. And for some reason, your love is bringing out love from within me that I had no idea existed. I am now falling in love with you, my dear Aries. And I can't stop getting over this feeling of wanting to make a decision, of wanting to be with you. The problem is, so much has happened. A lack of faithfulness and trustworthiness. And because of that, this is now very challenging. It is so challenging. This is a problem now that I can't find a solution to. This is a riddle that just can't be solved. It can be, but it will need time. Right now, I'm still trying to discover who I am. Because you've hit a totally different aspect of my life. You've now opened up a spiritual aspect as well. In addition to the physical, the emotional. Now, there's spiritual. This is why I'm obsessing over this connection. And it's overwhelming. This is why this is a challenge. All right, Aries. Very interesting, everybody. A connection like this, honestly, can only get better. I mean, once you have love, you know, sexuality and physical intimacy can always be there. But once you have love, that does change the game. On top of that, you also have this aspect of the spiritual, kind of like a spiritual awakening. This person is starting to feel this. So that is quite nice. So this does mean that things are headed in the right direction. It might not seem like it right now, Aries, because this person, there was a lot of deception, deceit, lies, betrayal in this connection with this card, which is why this card does not go well with this card. It's actually quite opposite. But the deceit could have made you feel as though you were used, right? As if this person lied to you simply to, you know, sleep with you. Like this is something that they felt. Give me 1 second. All right. We have here the Lover's Path Tarot. So I'm going to have a look as to, oh, there you go. As to one of the main reasons why there was an issue in this connection in the first place. What caused this whole problem? Some of you might know this already, and some of you perhaps were not aware of this. So just going to give you some clarity on this. Why was there an issue? So we have here the 2 of Arrows and the 4 of Arrows. Okay. This is Arrows. That is other cards for swords. So it's very similar. 2 of Arrows. Here, this talks about, okay. So you remember when we just had the Crossroads card? There's a lady in the Crossroads. This one, right? So there was this card. And what this card talks about is discomfort with a decision. So there was a problem with making a decision back in the day, back in the past. However, now you have this card. This person is no longer uncomfortable making a decision. Before they were uncomfortable, now they are not. So thank goodness, this is an upgrade. There was discomfort with the decision. This person was relying on their intellect. They were being more practical, more logical. They were leaving emotions unconsidered. They were able to do this. Why were they able to do this? Because they were used to doing this. However, then they met you and things changed for them too. Here we have 4 of Arrows. And of course, you know, Aries and cross watchers, this is a general reading. This is not going to resonate with everyone. And this is not for any particular you know, opposite, like zodiac sign, like who are you resonating with? This is for those of you, I don't do readings like that. And the type of readings I do is just more empathic. So I'm just reading what happened in this connection. For those of you that are connecting with someone, you'll know who this person is. And if you're not, then at this moment, this might not resonate with you. This might be a message for somebody else. So with the Four of Arrows, this is also a very deep card. The card meaning is very deep. We have here healing, introspection, and isolation. So Aries, you may have noticed that this person had kept their distance from you. This is what happened. Because they needed to heal, they needed to take a step back, and there was a sense of introspection here, and they were isolating themselves, kind of like a hermit. But this was enforced isolation. They were forcing themselves to become lonely because they needed a more detached viewpoint of problems that existed in this connection, the result of this connection. So this is one of the reasons they were just basically trying to take a step back. And why were they doing that? Because right in the beginning, their heart wasn't in it. However, now things have changed. Oh, their heart is really in it. You had the love card, right? So that's huge. This person was not expecting that. Okay. Let's have a look at... Oopsie, wait. Okay, there you go. We have here the Beginner's Tarot deck. Seven of Pentacles. This person feels as if they have spent enough time, energy, effort in this connection. A part of them, not all of them, okay, a part of them feels that they have put in some energy and effort and they want to see the results and the rewards. Another part of them is waiting for the right time when they see, okay, now is a better time when I can reach out to my Aries. They don't want to do things premature. They're waiting for things to mature a little bit. I'm getting an example. Some of you know my examples are really strange. Aged wine. That's what I'm getting, a message. So alcohol or wine, it becomes richer, more expensive, more fine with age, right? This is what this connection is about, this person. It's almost as if the more ripe you're getting, the more ripe they're getting. Things will be super ripe in the end, and it will taste better. It will be more enjoyable. The emotional high will be much more. I hope you guys understand what I'm talking about. It's not hard. It's not rocket science. But it's just an example I just got intuitively. So these are sometimes messages from my angels, our angels. So the message is that, yes, certain things have taken time, but with aged wine, that's what I keep getting. So compare, it's a weird comparison, but I'm getting a message. Compare yourself to that. That this is just like any other real life scenario where things you have to wait for it in order for it to become just perfect. There's no use rushing anything. Because you might be ready. But the question is, will this person? And I know not all of us drink. That was just an example. We have here Five of Swords. So there is an issue here. This person does feel, oh, you know what? Aries. Some of you might be, okay, there's two storylines I'm getting here, okay? First of all, there may be some type of competition. This person does not like the fact that there is competition, and they're starting to feel a little intimidated. They don't like it. They kind of get angry. What they want to do is they want to reconcile, and they want to go out with you. Three of Cups. Here you have the Five of Swords, Three of Cups. They want to take you out and enjoy a nice evening, something outside with you. We also have the High Priestess. They do have emotions and feelings for you, and they do feel the spiritual connection. However, they are keeping it to themselves. Very quiet. This person, Aries, is so quiet. Oh my God, it's crickets. That's I know from some of you that are from the eastern part of the world, that's something that we say here in Western countries. Crickets. So I know we have crickets back home. I know in India we have the crickets, the size of crickets over there. Good God. Don't want to think about that. However, the meaning, right? The meaning is that there is so much silence that even the silence is becoming uncomfortable. This is something that's happening, Aries. And both of you are realizing this now. Here also this individual wants to, they're waiting. They're waiting for the ships to come in. They're waiting for the right time. So this is somebody that is waiting. Okay, the other group of you, this is what I'm seeing. A third-party situation. This person is waiting for you to make some type of move or decision. Or they are going to make some type of decision. But the problem is that they feel with the Five of Swords, there's too much competition. How can they compete with somebody that's already in your life? How can they compete with a ghost of the past? Maybe someone's in love with their ex and you just can't, this person just can't get over it. Or you can't get over this person, the person that's an ex. There's a situation here with a third party as well. And the competition is not fair to this individual, Aries. This is what they feel. And of course, this could be vice versa, this particular set of cards. You do have two cards here, right? Three of Cups and Three of Wands. Yes, third-party situation. There could be a third-party situation where it's decided or it's thought of that let's just keep it the way it is. Let's just stay in the third party. Let's just see where this goes. That could also be something that is a potential. These are either actions, this is either plans or intentions. However, again, with the High Priestess, the feeling of spiritual connection, the feeling of not being able or not wanting to talk about how one feels for the other. Then you have the Three of Wands. A person has decided not only are they going to deal with one individual, but they may just deal with the third as well. I know that's complicated. Do what you guys feel is right for yourselves. So this did split into two different meanings. So take it as it resonates. And for some of you, it might not be like a third party with an individual. Third party could also mean simply this person is not giving you the time, the energy, and the effort that you need to have in a connection, to make things right for the both of you. All right, I have here Doreen Virtue's Archangel answer cards. I'm just going to do a quick prayer. All right, these are messages from Archangel Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. And I channel them through the power of Jesus Christ. Through Jesus, I get to Jehovah, and then I call upon the angels. I remember an individual asked me that. So they're like, who do you pray to? Who do you talk to? That's what I do. It's just that I speak half of my prayers in Hindi. So, I mean, not everybody's going to understand Hindi. For those of you that don't know Hindi, it's like the national language of India. Ooh, right, we have here, oh my, okay, what happened here? Sorry, 1 second. This is weird. All right, yeah. So you have unlikely, big happy changes within the next few weeks, and then you have no. Okay, I got to get more cards out here because this is not, it's not making too much sense to me right now. Unlikely. Okay, Aries. Oh my God. People, you are not going to like this. The truth hurts. Yes, the truth hurts. Okay, Aries. This is just one message. This is not even a split message. All right? Here, Archangel Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel are sending you a message. This is for your greater good. This is what is going to make your soul happy. If your soul is happy, your mind, body, and spirit will be healthy and happy. So they can see, you know, they could see the future. They could see the past, present, and the future all exist at one point in the spiritual realm. So anyway, they are saying here that unlikely this connection is going to turn out the way that you thought it would. There will be big and happy changes in the coming future. This may take a few months, but no, it will not happen anytime sooner. It's going to take its own time. It's going to grow organically. They do want you to remain positive. Don't be negative about this connection. Don't stop giving and receiving love in this connection. They are telling you also to let go. What does that mean? This is a strategy. You have been doing things perhaps that was kind of repetitive in a way. We also had the cycles card right in the beginning. That also talks about repetition as well. The repetition that occurs is usually because we are repeating the same methods and we're getting the same result. And what's the use? You do that for a few weeks, a few months, a few years, and nothing's changing. So the angels are saying here, let go. Why is that? Because when you let go, you allow a person to feel that gap, that distance. And then your energy is pulled away and they feel that you no longer care. Remember the Five of Swords, right? This person's starting to get a little antsy. They're not feeling as good anymore. They're wondering, hey, what is my Aries doing? Why are they not communicating with me anymore? And that, that just starts to make them think about you. It makes them worry. It makes them anxious. And it makes them curious. Curious is good, because then you become that mystery once again. Don't reveal too much too suddenly, too fast. I know as the feminine energy, we love doing that. That's just the way we are. But if you're dealing with a masculine energy, and this could be female or male, you have to keep a little bit of distance, just one drop at a time, little bit and little bit, not all at once. So letting go is a good strategy here, because this means that once you let go, you will take your energy away from this person and they will feel that that energy no longer exists. When they don't feel it, they will miss it. When they miss it, they will realize that you have value in their heart, in their life. They will also feel that you are worth something. And when they feel that you are worth something, at that point in time, they will be afraid of losing what they now know is worth something. And when a person is afraid of losing something, that means it's high value. That means at that point that that person is going to start to miss you. When they miss you, what do? They try to reach out. However, when they try to reach out, it's very rare that it's going to just happen all of a sudden. It may happen in small steps. Like this particular card, it's unlikely going to occur the way that you thought it is going to occur. Here we have, listen to your intuition. This is your higher self speaking to you. This is your soul speaking to your body. Two different beings, entities. Your body itself is not a being. It has a spirit. So it's like your soul's talking to your spirit and you're both having a conversation. And this is when we're talking to ourselves. But keep in mind, listen to your intuition, because your soul is so much more wiser and older. It's been there. It's done that. It has that experience. Under the bottom of the deck, Aries, the situation will improve. I mean, I'm not going to say it's going to be easy. With the earlier cards that you just had, the plans, intentions, and actions, you know, is this person going to take action? I failed to mention that, actually. I didn't mention that with these cards. With the High Priestess card that you have, some of you may wish to turn back, just I think a few minutes before. With these cards, right, I had these ones out, right? The High Priestess and the Three of Cups, these cards. So is this person actually going to take any action? I really don't see that yet. There's a lot of waiting going on. And, you know, if they're thinking that you're going to make the first move, well, let's not do that. Let this person come to you. Because then you're not the one who is waiting and waiting and waiting. Let this person come to you. And at that point, they will be ready. Right now it appears that they are not ready. But you are. And they are encouraging you here. Don't stop giving and receiving love. Remain positive. For some of you, it's hard to remain positive because you have a very negative environment and negative experiences. The energy around you may have become quite toxic. For this, some of you already know, I do have a package called the Holy Light Package. It is to help you get rid of negative energies that have accumulated in your home, around your aura, and inside of your chakra centers. My methods are very different. So feel free to have a look on the website. And it's called a Holy Light Package. It's a self-help package that I've created. I've been through a lot myself. And so I've created it to help you get rid of negative energy. Once you have it, you can get rid of so many things that will be negatively impacting you. Like if it's black magic, if you feel somebody did witchcraft, a hex, curse, if you feel you got the evil eye, if you feel your home is haunted, that kind of stuff. Sometimes, you know, and this happens. I know a lot about supernatural, paranormal stuff because I've been through a lot of weird stuff myself, which is why I was able to make this thing. You go to a forest at a certain time, and you come back, and boy, oh boy, you brought a bunch of guests with you. So there's things that can latch on to you. Why do they latch on? Because they see and feel that you are resonating with certain frequencies of sadness, depression, hopelessness, anxiety, stress. These and a whole lot more are pieces of like radio waves that actually attract negative energy. So it's important to keep that at bay. You can get rid of those, the actual negative energy. And that is with the help of the Holy Light Package. So what happens is they start to drain you, but then you feel like it's this person that's draining you. Sometimes it's not the person, it is the person that's draining you. It's like the person is a conduit, the person is a catalyst. It's everything else in between that just comes in and uses all of this as an excuse to bring you down. God is love. God promotes love. What is the opposite of that? Who is the opposite of that? You know that. So what we're aiming for is positivity and love. All right, Aries. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity and some guidance in your respective situations. Let me know how things go in your lives. I will try my best to reply to as many comments as I can. There's so many of you, with the grace of God. Yay. Yeah, I'll see you guys again. You all take care and stay safe. Bye now.